What a loser. This snake does not want to see you happy. Some of you have a person in your life, and you know what's crazy? I was gonna get my book. Y'all might be able to see it up there. Y'all see them orange books? That's some of my Robert Greene books. I got his whole collection, to be honest. Mastery's not up there, it's in my room, but I have pretty much all his books. One of the things that Robert Greene says in the 48 Laws of Power is to avoid the unlucky and the unhappy. Even when you say that, I want to be very clear here. I loathe toxic positivity. Those people who are so positive that they cannot even look to the left or the right, like they don't even have a true groundedness within themselves, because you know, we are our brother's keeper. Like, you know, everybody's not always just going to be up and up. Sometimes people that you're close to are going to have different issues, and we have to be there for each other. That's what you got people for. But it's a difference when sometimes you have to be there for a person, and maybe sometimes they're there for you, versus when you have somebody that's constantly always pulling you down, or constantly always coming with negativity. Some of you have a person in your life that's like a snake, but more so what I want to relate to and talk about is how they are an energy vampire. They're a soul sucker. That's the new term I'm about to be using. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's probably where I'm getting the snake analogy from. You know how a snake just wrap you up and suffocate you to death? This person is a soul sucker. They trying to suck the soul out of you. Be very aware of that. Be very aware of that. There's somebody in your life that they don't want to see you happy. That's another video that I'm gonna do. I have my messages that I wrote down that came to me here. So there's like some prophetic messages I already know that I'm about to record, but this is something I'm gonna dive deeper into on another video. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed, like the video and everything like that. Hit your notification bell on prettybosstv.com. Some of you, it's like this person don't want to see you happy. Sometimes people can have the Superman, or we'll say Superwoman syndrome, to where it's like, you'll be surprised. Now this is taking me down memory lane. Like, I even had a person that I used to call one of my best friends that did this, and it was crazy. Let me tell y'all a quick story. This is real talk. I had a friend that, like, we were friends for, like, since high school. And I used to, people who knew me out of college, I went through some tough times, okay? I was a student. It had nothing to do with my grades, but that's the first time that I was in like a real relationship, and I was in a toxic relationship. So my world was rocked upside down. Like, even how y'all see me today, y'all would not even imagine how I was coming out of that relationship, okay? This is many years ago though. That person died long time ago. Not the person I was in a relationship with, but that person who I came out of in that relationship for a temporary point in time. So at this point in my life, I had so many people judging me, because people at that point only knew me as like a successful person. Like, I was popular in school and I was successful. I was top of my class. I was a really good student. I was athletic. Like, you know, I was like one of those well-rounded people. And so when I went in this relationship, and the way that I came out of it, it looked like your girl just was never going to It's not funny. Some people wrote me off. They didn't know I was going to pop up and turn back in, you know what I'm saying? Pop up out as Pretty Boss. They ain't know that pressure was creating something else. God was working. But I had a friend that I used to like tell her everything, because I was always like an open book, like my whole life. I never had anything to be ashamed of. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I was always open with my friends. You know how like some people that try to sugarcoat stuff? I wasn't that type of friend. Like, I'll tell you all the bad stuff happened. I'll tell you the good stuff too, but I was not impartial. So I had this person that I used to always tell everything to. It seemed, honestly, like for like 5 years straight, I was just in struggle season. Like, this is my early years, so since 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, like that age. And when I started to come up, when the sob story stopped, when I got back, when I did step into Pretty Boss form, and I had my first meet and greet, I saw a completely different side of this person. This person was there when I was down and out, when I ended up falling on rock bottom after my marriage, being a single mom, all those struggle moments, that person was there. So I was thinking like, they're a good friend. They're there for me. Why, when I started to level up, why, when God started to bless me in front of everybody, why, when that happened, this person no longer wanted to be around? This person no longer wanted to hear my stories. This person never even pulled up to my estates. You understand what I'm saying? So that's when I realized, like, that person ain't my friend. And that's why they still don't ever hear back from me now, because I ain't got time for that fickle energy. And some of you, and this is making me think, because that's what a friend situation. But then there can also be situations where you're in a romantic relationship, and let's say you're broken down, or you're dealing with somebody who feel like, oh, I'm helping this person, I'm saving this person, they're better with me, they're nothing without me. Because some of you got a nasty ASS person in your life who literally, and some of you, this is a romantic one for whoever this is for. You got a nasty ASS person in your life that they literally look at you like they're better than you, and that they're helping you. That's sick, because of course, like, you can be in a better position than somebody, but that doesn't mean because you're in a better position than somebody that you're better than them. But some of you literally have somebody in your life that actually on a very deep level looks down to you, and that's the only reason they're there, because some people have like this superman superwoman complex, to where they get their self-esteem by being able to look like the strong man or strong woman in a situation, and you've leveled up. This person doesn't want to see you happy. For those of you who this is for, some of you, this is a warning, and after you see this message and you start paying attention, you're going to be able to see these types of characters clearly. Some of you haven't perceived this person yet. Some of you are getting ready to, and some of you are already dealing with this, and you're picking up on something, but you don't know what it is. A person like that, they got that Superman superhero complex, and that's where they derive their self-esteem from, by feeling like they're better than the people that they attach themselves to, or in an upper position than the people that they attach themselves to. When you actually come into a strong position, when you actually level up, when you actually are no longer codependent, you'll see some of these same people, all of a sudden, they're not going to be able to take it. All of a sudden, they get mad at you for no reason. You ain't even do nothing. And they feel in ways. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to see that their energy changes when you actually stepped into your strength. Don't be confused about that, because remember, this is Takeover 2025 season. No mo. Put an NOMO. That's how we say no mo. NOMO. Okay? Put a hashtag no mo in the comments if you're not dealing with the BS no more. No more missed opportunities. I mean, you tell me what your no more is about. But we doing no more over here in 2025 on Pretty Boss TV, period, point blank. Some of you, it's like you've leveled up. Your energy has changed. You've shifted. You've healed. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because this is like, yeah, level up, whatever. But this is more so about healing. When you heal, oh my God, family, when you heal from your past, that's the best form of freedom. Money can't buy that. Money can't buy that. Elon Musk, he don't even got that. Look how miserable he is. He trying to make everybody know. He's like, oh, please help me. I'm so sorry I was mean to y'all. I'm so sorry I told you how I really feel about you. But can y'all please buy the cars? But he's supposed to be the richest person. Money cannot buy peace of God. Money cannot buy freedom. I don't care how much money, how much things, how much women, how much men a person got. What is the Most High say? If you have not love, you have nothing at all. You can have all the mountains, all the seas. If you have not love, you have no thing. And for a lot of you, you let love grow inside of you. You let love expand. You let love take over your entire life. You're literally filled with light now. And certain people aren't able to take that because they haven't even done their work. This is so, oh my God. Okay. So some of you have a person that you're dealing with, and like I said, like maybe when y'all met, you was at a different stage. Maybe you was on a certain part of your healing journey. Well, baby, you healed. And it's so funny because this person was looking at you like you was a hot mess. This is making me think of, like I told y'all, that fake friend that I had. Some of you, this person is looking at you like you was a hot mess. And now that you've actually healed, you're a reflection of what they're not. Some people are fake. Some people could put up a facade. Let me know. Anybody in the comments used to keep it too real like me? Like, I've learned to not say nothing. I just did a video about that not long ago. Like, don't say anything. Like, move in silence with these people. Okay? You'll just definitely be surprised. Move in silence with all of these people. There's somebody around you that do not want to see you happy. And for some of you, you've healed. You're on a completely different level. Like, you've actually leveled up. And the reason that you're going to be getting flack from some of these people, or this specific person, or this specific group, is because they was looking at you like that they were better than you. And they were not. The brokenness that was inside of you was also inside of them, but theirs just wasn't on the front line like that. Some people just ain't really authentic. Some people are, you have covert narcissists in the world. You got fake people. You got lame people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different types of people. Some of y'all, like me, y'all just unapologetic. Like, you are who you are. You don't base yourself based on what you have or this, and that. Like, you just you. You don't have a point to prove. But you'll be so shocked with the amount of people that got a point to prove. And when you really do level up, when you really do heal, and they was looking at you a type of way, then when you become that truth of that healing or whatever that represents, then you become a mirror to them, to what they haven't done. Some of them, they're just not ready for that. They were basing their self-esteem off of the lowness that you were at inside of yourself. Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Anybody start giving you attitudes or anything like that, match their energy. Straight up. Like, you don't have to be nasty. You don't have to do things that's gonna just get you karmically messed up, that the wrath of God is gonna fall down. But just be wise. Like, we're humans out here. I'm not a phony person. I'm turned up when I'm turned up. If I'm sad, I'm sad. If I'm down, hey, I keep that energy to myself, though. I have awareness in myself to where I don't take out my bad days and my bad moods on other people. But again, be cognizant of this, because y'all got somebody in your life who do not want to see you happy, and you're going to see a lot more misery come from this person now that you truly are happy, because the happiness we're talking about is something that comes from within. It's not the without. A lot of you are getting ready to have things without, and oh my God, this person or these people are not going to be able to take it. For a lot of you who I'm talking to, you don't even have the things yet. What's getting ready to manifest for you materially, it hasn't happened. Avoid them. Avoid the unlucky and the unhappy, especially during this time. We ain't got no time to let nobody take us off courses of our blessings, period, point blank. Takeover 2025 is real, baby. That's what we doing. They might be over there doing Project 2025. Meanwhile, the Chosen was over here taking over 2025. Gonna catch them things off guard. Where my real leaders at? Stand up. Holy Spirit, smoke. Let's go. If you would like confirmation on this particular prophetic message, or if you would like to just book personals with me, I do business mentorship. I'll teach you how to make money online. I do one-on-ones. We got events. We got it all coming for the chosen ones. Whatever you need, baby. Pay resources, free resources. PrettyBossTV.com. Go check it out. I'm building up PrettyBossTV.com because I just want PrettyBossTV.com to be a fun place to go to heal, and to do different things. There are certain things that I'm working on that I'm not going to say, but it's all going to be on PrettyBossTV.com by the end of 2025 because we're taking over. So go to PrettyBossTV.com, subscribe to the newsletter. You'll get even just messages, not daily, but you'll get weekly messages, sometimes multiple times a week, where I'll kick out some prophetic guidance that you'll be able to get directly to your inbox that may be just the word that you need for today. All of that's on PrettyBossTV.com. Also, you can join our Patreon community, family. We're 8 years in the making on Patreon. We've been doing Patreon. Like, I'm dedicated to Patreon. Like, I absolutely love Jack Conte. Patreon is more than it's ever been. Like, Jack Conte is the only CEO of all of these little networks that actually cares about the creators. So he creates a space that's not just good for us to create, but so that we can create better for our audience, so that we can create better for our people. So when I say Patreon is everything that I've ever wanted it to be plus some, oh my goody. Come join us over there. We got daily content, we got old content, and we got tons of business tutorials that are going to be dropping this weekend, back to back, from some of the events and some of the other things that we've done so far in 2025 alone. I've already dropped enough game for the entire year business wise, but there's plenty more game to give. Years worth, over a decade worth of game to give in this business world. So y'all join us over there. I love you all so much. Let me know how this resonates in the comments. Don't forget to like. Okay, we got to get back in the algorithm. If y'all want these videos out, if Pretty Boss TV speaks to you, then like, subscribe, and make sure you hit all the notifications, baby, because we're going crazy in 2025. We taking over. Talk to y'all soon, y'all willing. Peace.